There you are, guys. Welcome back to another long black coffee review. Just 1 second. Here I am in Prospect, South Australia, and I'm just about to head around the corner to Muratti Cakes and Gâteaux. I think that's how you pronounce it in French. Anyway, Muratti Cakes and Gâteaux. It's renowned for their cakes and their sweets and their French delicacies. But what's their long black coffee like? Well, I'm to put that to the test today. I'm gonna judge it of its 3 criteria. And I'm hopefully gonna sink my teeth into a delicious long black coffee. What a glorious day in South Australia, Prospect, South Australia to be specific. But before I get stuck into that long black coffee and I do start my long black coffee adventure, I need my long black drinking glove. I don't have it on me, but my trusty camera person has it right there. Thank you very much for that. So let me just place this on. What a fashion accessory. What an icon and establishment this has been. Look, it fits like a glove, covers my sports watch. You beaut. Look at that. Unbelievable. I can't wait to sink my teeth into it. Love you, and let's go and get it. Let's go and get a delicious long black coffee. There you are, guys. Just finished my long black coffee review. Here I am in Prospect, South Australia. I went to Muratti Cakes and Gâteaux. So as we said at the start of the video, it's a French patisserie, sweets, cake sort of place. Renowned for their sweets and delicacies and sweets and cakes and all that sort of stuff. But I went there for the long black coffee. And well, let's just get to it. Let's get to the 3 criteria of that long black coffee. And as we all know, temperature, crema, flavor. Well, let's start off with the temperature. I would have to say, perfect long black drinking temperature. I don't care what time of day, what season it is of the year, even though we are here in winter in South Australia, Prospect, South Australia specifically, perfect drinking temperature. From first sip to last sip, that perfect sippable temperature. Wasn't too hot where I burnt my tongue, wasn't too cold where I could scull it with my mouth full. No. Perfect drinking temperature, so it is a tick. Then we move on to the crema. This is probably where it was let down a little bit. The crema wasn't rim to rim. It wasn't thick, golden and luscious. It did have some glimpses of goldenness in its crema, but it was just very patchy. So that's where it's probably gonna be a bit of a demise on today's coffee review in its crema. Then we move, so that's obviously not a tick there for the second of the 3 criteria. Then we move on to the 3rd criterion, the flavor. Okay, they used Rio coffee beans, pretty reputable coffee roast in South Australia, but yeah, very delicious flavor in regards to today's long black coffee at Muratti. Pretty smooth coffee as well, which is really nice. It seemed as if, and I didn't quite get where the beans and the origin came from, but I'm believing it's a Central and South American style of bean, which is my favorite style and location of coffee beans around the world. Yeah, so I'd have to give the flavor a tick. A really good cup of coffee in terms of its flavor. So it satisfied 2 of the 3 criteria. And you know what that means? It means it's a pass. Pretty good coffee. The sweets were great. I had a couple of biscuits, which is nice. Always a nice compliment to my long black coffee. But it was all about the long black coffee today. And thank you to my trusty long black drinking glove with assisting me for drinking that long black coffee, as well as protecting me from the elements. It's a little bit breezy today. And of course the sun's out too, so it's not gonna get sunburn either. So making sure you always get that adequate sun protection when it comes to being out in the sun. But we're all about the long black coffee today. It's a pass. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for accompanying me to this long black experience. Love this thing. I've got to go to my next long black coffee adventure. Thank you very much. And of course, like the video, subscribe please so you don't miss an episode, and leave in the comment section as to what you thought of today's episode, where I should go next, and if you've been to Marathi as well, and what your thoughts were on the long black coffee. I'd love to join in on the discourse. But yep, it's waiting for me. 1 second. Thank you and see you later.